Likutei Halacha is Hilchos Nesias Kapayim Halacha Hey. We are holding by Sif Vav. Okay? So, we're talking about the process of davening. We said that first of all you have to go through the Karbonos. What the Karbonos do is they cleanse this world, Oile Ma'asiyah. They cleanse it and enable the world itself to connect to the Torah. We said that there are four bechinas that the Rebbe mentions in the Torah of the connection of the Nekuda to the heart, the Yud to the Vav. We said that there is the Torah with the world. Torah is the Yud, and the world is the Vav. And then we have the Tzaddik with Am Yisrael. The Tzaddik is the Yud, Am Yisrael is the Vav. And every Yid by himself, the mouth is the Yud, and the heart is the Vav. And the Torah, the Yud, Rosh Chochmah and the Vav, Tzaddik Yisrael, Kol Yisrael B'fnei Atzmoi. What's the fourth one? Yes, and the Aseres Adibras on the Luchos, and the Luchos themselves. The Aseres Adibras is Yud, is 10, and the Luchos are Vav, because their measurement is Vav and Vav. So, you have these four beginnings. First of all, we're saying there is the world through the Karbonos that you're saying every single day. This cleanses the world and enables the world to receive the Nekuda from the Torah, the essence of the Torah. And we had a long discussion of what the Karbonos do, l'chulu. Now, Sif Vav. Then we elevated the Psuka de Zimro, which is Keneged Oile Mayetzira. This is Lekasher Aseres Hadibras im Aluchos, to connect the Ten Commandments with the tablets. Ki iskashrus v'ischabrus oisius ha-Torah shel aseres hadibros el haluchos unifloes tolem deim. It's a miracle that cannot be understood. Ki ha-Torah yachdus v'yizbarach. The Torah itself is one with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Hashem is Baruch Meroma Munas Mikol Ruchni. The Kadosh Baruch Hu is above spirituality even. It is a wonder, a miracle. The Torah can actually, be manifested with letters. Until they actually can be written and engraved on the luchos, on the tablets. HaKashem Yisborach Ma'avas Yisrael, the Kadosh Baruch Hu, from his great love of Am Yisrael, Tzimtzum, Spirit Torah, he constricted the light of the Torah, constriction after constriction, until the Torah was constricted into letters that were able to be written on the luchos itself. This is what it says, the tablets are the deed, the handiwork of Hashem. And that which is written, the content is a divine content. The fact that the luchos themselves could withstand the divine writing, the divine content, this is the deed of Hashem. This is the deed and the wonders of Hashem. This is the deed of Hashem. And that which is written, the fact that the letters of the Torah were written on the tablets, that is the describing, this is the divine writing. This is the deed of Hashem and His unbelievable marvels. That the letters of the Torah can be formed and written on the tablets. Because the actual letters of the Torah, in their very root, this is an unbelievable, exalted and sophisticated and spiritual lights. All the universes cannot possibly withstand their light. How much more so, of course, the physical world. But in Hashem, great wonders, they were constricted to such an extent that it was written on the luchas. So that Am Yisrael will be able to receive the light of the Torah. So they'll be able to do His will and come close to Hashem. That's the reason why the minute that they were not worthy, that they sinned, what happened? The luchas broke. And Chazal says the letters, left the luchas. The letters left. But and the letters left the luchas, and the letters became so heavy in Moshe's hands, and that's how they broke. Am Yisrael doesn't do the will of Hashem. The tablets have no ability to contain the light of Oisis Torah. That's why the letters left the luchos. That thing that brought about the crashing and the shattering of the luchos. It's not possible that the tablets will be able to sustain the light of the letters of the Heilige Torah. This is only possible only when Am Yisrael is doing what Hashem wants. And they, their heart, they aim their heart to the Torah. And they are trying, and they endeavor that the words of Torah will be inscribed and etched on their hearts. Means write them on the tablet of your heart. And then HaKadosh Baruch Hu does, for the sake of their love, and he constricts the letters of the Torah with wondrous ways, and he purifies this world until this world will be able to sustain the light of the Torah. Then the letters of the Torah can be written and exist on the tablets. This is the inyan of writing the Sefer Torah on parchment. That's why now, after the tablets were already shattered, we still write Sefer Torah on parchment and paper. Not everyone, merits the light of the Torah. Not every person is zeicha that by him the letters of the Torah will be written and bound on the Sefer. There is still that reality of the floating letters, the letters that float away. That's the shards, the broken pieces of the luchos. This is the thing that brings about forgetfulness. As Chazal said, from the shattering of the tablets came down the principle that even though the letters of the Torah are written on a sefer, in a book, our person doesn't see the lights at all. You know, this is the forgetfulness, forgetting of the Torah that comes from Shivya Aluchis. It came about from the fact that the letters left the tablets. So there's an ishtabut. This brought about the breakage. And to the point that sometimes the person is seeing the Torah the opposite. When if a person does not insist to look only for the truth, as Chazal said, a person is if he is meritorious, the Torah becomes by him an elixir of life. Lo zach, if a person does not merit, it becomes a poison. From that particular bechina. But Hashem, tomorrow we'll continue about the bringing together the pieces of the luchos so that it can sustain the letters of the Torah. But I want to tell you that it wasn't until we learned Likutei Halachos, with our Chabura and Esh Kodesh, that any of Likutei Halachos shined to me. I went through the entire Likutei Halachos already.
Huh?
Before, yeah, I did it already before. But I didn't get any of it. Every once in a while I saw something, but it's like, I didn't know what he was talking about. It's just like, it was totally as if it wasn't written. And I'm telling you, I went through the whole thing. And for years. Likutei Halachos, no problem, learning this, that. Likutei Halachos, it's like I wasn't even seeing it. This is what he's saying over here. Even though it's written on the sefer, a person doesn't see his light. It's only when I learned with you guys, when I started learning with you guys and learning it slowly and going through every single thing, what he's saying here exactly, suddenly it starts to shine for me. Oh,